You pull out the tape, Arnab, and then possibly you'll have to admit that you did make a cardinal sin.
I don't even have to wait for the tape. I can correct you right now if you allow me.
Allow me to please address all the panelists who had various theories about this so-called imaginary rift. There was Shankar Sen, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have a screen near me, so I'll have to go by the audio feed that I'm getting, who said that this whole shenanigan has been played out because Mr. Advani is running for the office of Prime Minister. I'm sure as a senior journalist, he will recall that on September 22nd, 2011, various newspapers reported Advaniji's public comment that he's not vying for the Prime Minister's post. I had Aarti saying possibly, if correct me if I'm wrong,
has any BJP leader ever has any BJP leader ever said they vie for the Prime Minister's post?
Allow me to go one by one.
Why are you stating the obvious? Does anyone ever say? No, tell me anyone. Tell me anyone anywhere who has said we vie for the Prime Minister's post.
Allow me to answer one by one, unless the idea is not to hear the truth on your channel.
No, but who has said they'll vie for the Prime Minister's post?
Allow me to answer what Aarti has said. Aarti has said that somebody is now, this is a melodramatic new evidence which is being concocted on your channel tonight, that somebody is firing on a gun from Mr. Advani's shoulder. Now, when the entire feud in itself is imaginary, I can't imagine what new context that Aarti sees in this imaginary feud. Now, Mr. Jha, who wanted me to read his lips, is talking about this bitter rivalry and feud. I think, Mr. Jha, you have a problem at hand in Chhattisgarh, where you have one Congress leader on Sahara TV live attacking another Congress leader in the hospital, screaming,
"You're not answering the question."
I think
in 2004, you threatened to go to fast until death if Narendra Modi did not resign for the ghastly acts perpetrated in 2002. Answer the question. Did you say it or not? And were you threatened, intimidated and bulldozed by the BJP top leaders into withdrawing your comment?
And
you have to accept it. You said
and the very fact
so I want to ask you what resulted in this dramatic
over this observation about Congress leaders locally leading up and contributing to the assassination of
you
Congress
are not answering the question. Arnab, you have to intervene here because the lady is artful dodger in terms of addressing certain hard realities.
Both of you let me intervene.
Allow me to answer, no?
I will be very happy to intervene if you let me.
Kid. I'm not a crying kid, but you are a woman who is actually one-sided in your whole,
It is astonishing that tonight you attribute your statements to Mr. Advani's state of mind, who I don't think you know or have met or had a long conversation about what he does within the BJP. So I would request you to limit yourself to your knowledge about the Congress party. Limit yourself to the issues at hand with regards to the Congress party. And if you want to delve into an imaginary feud, because you want the people's attention
because you're
to
not
be turned
denying what
away
I'm
from
saying. So at least you are accepting the
Mr.
truth.
Jha, like
you are accepting the truth that you actually felt that Narendra Modi was guilty. But at the end of the day, you have conveniently backtracked because I think that's your political career at stake. I understand that.
Mr. Jha,
I empathize
welcome to
with
this
you.
new world of spokespeople.
No, don't divert the topic. Smriti Irani, don't divert the topic. This is your internal problem. I agree. I'm not sitting here to get any sadistic pleasure out of it. All I'm trying to tell you is, please face the hard facts.
I cannot actually articulate what you derive sadistic pleasure from. And I'm genuinely telling you I'm not interested.
Can I come in for a minute?
But I would only say this.
Can I come in for a minute?
So-called, Arnab, if so-called sources.
Arnab, be my guest.
So-called sources, Mr. Jha. Why is it that everybody is running to Arnab to be shielded, yaar?
I don't need shielding. I have just been invited back on my own show by Sanjay Jha. So I'm enjoying this situation. It's very nice, for a person who is always accused of not letting others speak. Today I'm being invited. So Sanjay Jha says, be my guest. I just found that funny. That's all. It's never happened before. Thank you very much, Sanjay. I will remember this. But I have questions for Smriti Irani.
It was meant to be.
And Smriti is not letting me ask questions.
Smriti Irani smile.
So I'm going to ask some questions to Smriti Irani. And then I'll go to Shankar Sen and Aarti Jairath and everyone. Kamal Farooqi. No, one sec. Smriti Irani. Let's be very serious.
Yes.
L K Advani wanted Shivraj Chouhan in the BJP parliamentary board along with Narendra Modi. True.
Who told you that?
Everyone in the BJP told us that.
who
Shivraj Singh Chouhan. One minute, please. Read the media reports. One second. Read the same media which you choose to believe when it suits you. Shivraj Singh Chouhan called Advani the BJP's best bet for the Prime Minister's post. Okay, 1 minute.
The BJP leader who told you what Mr. Advani wants or doesn't want.
I don't want to read. Shivraj Singh Chouhan calls Advani the BJP's best bet for the Prime Minister's post. Mutual Admiration Society completed. Further, after that, on the first 1 minute, please. Please, it's uncomfortable facts for you tonight. Uncomfortable facts for you tonight.
Why is it uncomfortable if leaders in my party are appreciated?
You see, the uncomfortable fact is this, because by equating Shivraj Singh Chouhan to Vajpayee, Advani elevates Chauhan's stature. Second, the special mention of Chauhan's humble attitude is in stark contrast to Modi's image of being high-handed. Thirdly, it punches holes in Modi's oft-repeated statement. What? You want me to read out Shivraj Singh Chouhan?
Where has Mr. Advani said Mr. Modi is high-handed?
You see, one minute.
Where has Mr. Advani named Mr. Modi?
No, 1 second, please. 1 minute.
Where has Mr. Advani
arrogance?
When I am asking one question. When I am asking one question, 1 minute, please. Just a minute, Aarti.
Again, you're trying to seek permission to speak on your own show.
No, I am requesting you. When Advani says, I put this question to Aarti Jairath. I don't know how all of us can get things so wrong. When Advani says, Aarti, you can interpret it because Smriti won't accept what I say. When Advani says, Modi only made Gujarat a better state. I often tell Narendra Modi, Gujarat was already an economically healthy state when he was Chief Minister, he only made it better. Then he talks about Shivraj Singh Chouhan, who evolved a Bimaru state into a healthy state, for which I give full credit to Shivraj Singh Chouhan, and goes on to say, Vajpayee did not have any shortcomings and one of his best qualities was humility. But he always remained very humble and far away from arrogance. Chouhan never has any ego.
That's right.
Like Vajpayee, I find Chouhan very humble like Vajpayee. Now tell me, who is the contrast being made to? Is there, tell me, Aarti, do you have to be an Einstein to understand who he is referring to sarcastically?
No, absolutely. And I feel very sad that poor Smriti is on this show trying to defend, her party, because the rift is so much out in the open. It's really an indefensible case for poor Smriti. What can she do?
I thought I'd never see the day
to have
And
this rift has been there. This is not the first time. L K Advani took swipes at Narendra Modi at the Surajkund meet of the BJP. You remember last year in Mumbai when they had their National Council meeting, where Narendra Modi was a star, L K Advani skipped the public meeting. So there are so many instances where L K Advani has made his antipathy to Modi so evident. And again, a piece of history. We must remember that L K Advani was Narendra Modi's biggest supporter.
Oh yes.
Through the 2002 riots.
Oh yes.
And when Vajpayee was wanting Narendra Modi to step down for and observe his Raj Dharma, L K Advani and others were supporting Narendra Modi to the hilt.
No, that also.
The famous Goa
I remember because in 1991
and it was Goa is another
Modi was Advani's Sarthi in the Rath Yatra. Advani made Modi General Secretary. Advani's blessing helped Modi become a super chief minister. Modi suggested Advani contest from Gandhinagar in 1991, a seat previously held by Waghela. Today the fight is very, very obvious. Advani backed Modi even after 2002. Today the fight is obvious. Advani feels I have one chance.
And the last.
Whatever. And Narendra Modi feels that he's undermining all that he has done for Advani in the last 20 years of this partnership. Kamal Farooqi, let me draw you back. What's going to be the impact of all of this on the BJP in your view? Regardless of whether Smriti Irani accepts it or not. Heart of heart, she accepts it. She just cannot say it today. But what is going to be the impact of all this on the BJP?
No party spokesperson.
Too many presumptions on your
I have respect for Samita Rani ji, but frankly speaking, today is a very sad day for BJP because the fight has come out so open that it is very difficult for even Samita Rani ji to defend the whole thing. Now tomorrow media, you will see that the paper, they will forget what Dhoni has done or what other people have done in the cricket. They will all remember for days together how the fight has come out openly. And I think it will greatly damage BJP chance of survival, or it will greatly affect them.
You think it will?
Personal feeling. I am not talking from any other point.
And there is one more factor.
It is a great sad day for them.
Yes.
And there is one more factor.
The fight has come so openly.
Yes. Precisely, and everyone's talking about it, and this is not the first time that Advani undermined Modi.
And the other factor is, Advani by doing this has actually challenged the RSS diktat also.
How is that? What
because
is the
RSS was supporting Modi, apparently, at least they were saying that. And with RSS supporting Modi and Advani challenging Modi and Advani defending Chouhan as the face of Vajpayee, I think there is a rift across the board from RSS to BJP to NDA. So I think it is a complete breakdown. Meltdown has started in the NDA, not only NDA but BJP and the Sangha Parivar.
Well, we have had 5 people against Smriti Irani so far. Though she would like to count me, I don't feel that way. Manisha Priyam is a 6th participant. Let's see which way she thinks. Manisha, in the course of the last 20 minutes of this enthralling debate, Smriti Irani finds herself in a minority of 1, trying to argue that there is no rift between Modi and Advani. That they are working perfectly well. The media has made this all up and is over-interpreting L K Advani.
And they are perfect comrades in arms.
You think she's right?
No, I don't think she's right, and I think the timing has been slightly ill-timed in the sense that all was quiet now on the Eastern Front. At least in Bihar, the JDU and the BJP were fighting the Maharajganj election together. So just when one thought that the opposition had put its act together, and when Nitish Kumar had announced that all is well with the NDA in Bihar, that was the time that this kind of an event has happened. So it's not something that's unconnected. There does seem to be a plan A and a plan B within the BJP. Which one is the official plan, one does not know. So both the national parties besought absolutely by factionalism. Which way it goes, I think in the run-up to the next general elections, it is going to be a very critical question. The UPA is losing definitely, but whether the gains are those of the NDA or not, led by the BJP.
No, will these be UPA gains?
In the front.
No, will these be UPA gains? Because Sanjay Jha must also understand, because he's coming tonight on Newshour his first time as official Congress spokesperson. You see, Sanjay, I'm not trying to balance this debate out, but the fact is this, that what are you mocking the BJP's inner turmoil? Where is your standing to question the BJP's inner turmoil? No, 1 second. Allow me to complete at a time when your Prime Minister is fighting hard to quell the perception of a rift between him and Sonia Gandhi.
Can I answer that?
Yes, I'm waiting.
Arnab, let me tell you, it has been categorically denied as nothing but idle speculation.
Oh, now you're sounding like Smriti Irani 25 minutes back.
Had a leadership issue.
Now you're sounding like Smriti Irani 25 minutes back.
No, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Smriti Irani's dilemma I can understand, because Arnab, to be honest, she's correct when she says this is not a fight between Advani and Modi. This is a fight between Advani versus Modi versus Yashwant Sinha versus Sushma Swaraj versus Nitin Gadkari versus who knows Smriti Irani herself. So, you know, the BJP has a laundry list of leadership issues. Everybody who's a party member is an aspirant to some post, imaginary mostly I would guess. This is a party living in hubris and arrogance on a false notion, and I would respectfully disagree with a lady who said earlier that the UP is going to lose. Let me tell you, it's not. It's an NDA which is actually on the
When Aruna Roy resigned from the NAC, when Aruna Roy resigned from the NAC, she wrote a letter in which she said to the Sonia Gandhi that Miss Sonia Gandhi, I am resigning because there is a feeling that you have less and less say over the government. She said it on record. What more do you want? You see, I'm not saying it. A journalist will not say. Aruna Roy, who was advising the government on economic policy, has put it on record that there is a growing divide and a lack of coordination between the government and the Congress party. And Manishankar Iyer in the past has very clearly said that the NAC would be used as one of the instruments to implement the political agenda of the Congress party in the government. So my question is this: don't dodge or go away from my question. My question to you as an official Congress spokesperson is this.
No, I'm not.
Why are you mocking? No, why are you mocking this when someone will say, okay, fine, they are also fighting, you're also fighting. Fact of the matter is you have your own inner turmoil to deal with. You deal with that first.
Let me answer that.
Deal with that first. I'm not taking away from the BJP cross connection, but I'm asking you
Let me tell you, Aruna Roy. Yeah, let me tell you, she's, by the way, everybody respects her very, very valuable inputs as a member of the National Advisory Council. I mean, that is her opinion. Let me tell you, there are people out there who had certain plans for social welfare allocations. The government has a responsibility for managing the budget,
was not about
which has
social
to consider multiple alternatives. So let me tell you, it is not a political agenda of the Congress, it's an economic agenda of the Congress for the common man. And at a point when you are battling a lot of challenges on the fiscal deficit front, you know, there has to be a rebalancing and a recalibration of what are the decisions you're going to take on certain welfare schemes or certain that you don't. So, you know, one has to appreciate our sentiments and sensitivity. But there is no leadership issue in the Congress.
Yes,
and by the way, I'm not getting
Kamal Farooqi is not buying
enjoying the trauma and the tribulations and the trial of the Bharatiya Janata Party. This is their own doing, and they are on a self-destructive mode. And all I can say is all the best.
I have a question for Sanjay Jha.
Mr. Jha, your apparent discomfort on that issue is quite clear. Two questions come your way. First from Kamal Farooqi, then Aarti Jairath. Yes, Mr.
No,
Farooqi.
there is no apparent discomfort at all.
Television is Kamal Farooqi.